Hey everybody, I wanted to share something that happened to me that was really positive, and I wanted to share it today so that you could noodle on it over the weekend. I'm hypnotherapist and coach Michele Burghardt, and I do truly appreciate you taking the time out for you to watch my videos, and I hope you find them helpful and useful. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of completing one of my success mindset coaching programs with one of my clients. And she brought flowers to commemorate our last appointment together. And she wrote a gift card. And I was so very touched by that gesture. But the real impact for me came when I got home last night and I noticed that the card had writing on the back. And I didn't see that earlier in the day. I didn't even see it. So when I read it last night, the last line on the card said, "You changed my life." And I was so touched by that I actually got a little teary eyed. Of course, when you read something so sweet like that, you wish that you could take credit for it. But that would not be fair because all of the credit goes to my client. And here's why. Because my process includes coaching on one hand and then hypnosis on the other, I have two jobs. The first job is to provide you the space that you need to figure out the why. Why are you stuck in the same place? Why do you get nervous talking to someone that could be a game changer for your business? Why are you a super procrastinator, right? It's really good for you to understand why these things are happening so that you can begin making changes on the conscious level. My second job as a hypnotherapist is to manage the what. What behaviors do you need in order to reach your goals? And hypnosis is the fastest, easiest way to change behavior that I've ever seen. But what we forget is that all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. So in both cases, I'm really just the tour guide. The real reason my client experienced so much success in her program is pretty simple. She showed up. She made every appointment, she was on time, and she was totally engaged in the process. And yes, there is something to be said for that. Because when you embark on a professional, personal growth journey, it's not unusual for you to notice change on the physical level. It's very common for you to feel a little off kilter during the process as you begin to expand your comfort zone and then update that internal mind map. Your brain makes change uncomfortable so you don't do it, basically, because keeping you in the same place is the easiest way for you to stay happy, right? And that's what your brain wants you to do. I know it's totally counterintuitive. So the real reason that my client experienced so much success is that every time I asked her to do something, even though she knew it might not feel great, even though she knew it would be uncomfortable, her response was, "I can do that." Now, I asked her to do things like change her communication style. I asked her to let go of her fear and really break it down and figure out why it was bothering her. I asked her to do internal things. And sometimes I really do think it's easier if I were to ask somebody to go climb a mountain, right? Because I was asking her to do things that she never did before. And in some cases, things that she never even thought about before, but she still did what she needed to do even though she was nervous and uncomfortable. And as a result, her comfort zone expanded, she lifted her limitations, and her life changed. So the question that I'm posing for you to ponder this weekend is, if you could change your life without breaking a sweat, without climbing a mountain, could you show up for yourself? And most importantly, would you show up for yourself? Because in order for us to create change, we have to think bolder and we have to believe bolder today than we did yesterday. And then when we do that, that's when we can actually behave bolder and create those changes that we want. And let me remind you, this isn't like go fight, win cheerleading that I'm talking about. This is how the brain works. This is neuroscience. So now that we know how the brain works, aren't we worth the effort of making it work for us, not against us? Well, I think we are, and I would hope that you would too. So I hope this gives you something really fun to think about this weekend. And of course, you know that you can reach out anytime if you want more information or you want to chat. Feel free to either give me a call or click on that link below and schedule some time. I'm happy to talk to you about anything. So as always, thank you so much for your support. I'm looking forward to doing another video. Give me a thumbs up if you like it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.